Hello and welcome to our webinar about mobile apps. It's 4 p.m. in New York, it's 9 p.m. in London, and 11 p.m. in Bucharest. My name is Adrian Niculescu. I'm an entrepreneur and a social media strategist, and I'm based in Bucharest, Romania. Romania is a nice country in Eastern Europe, and I'm very active on the UK market, having a social media strategy agency called Mushbloom. What I like very much about webinars is that it enables you to be anywhere, either presenting as we are now, because I'm in Bucharest, Romania, and my guest is in United States, and attendees are from many other countries in the world. So we have now a few minutes where people just attend this call. Thank you very much for being here. This webinar was presented to email marketing on Twitter, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. We also have some help from some partners. For example, Hemal Radia, who is a specialist in law of attraction and one of my dear friends. And I want to thank at the beginning to Mark Anastasi for the opportunity to have this webinar with Jeff Mills. Jeff Mills is a former youth pastor of 9 years who is now a full-time internet marketer, information entrepreneur, book author, speaker, sales coach, and also an avid traveler. Having sold over $4 million of products and services since 2003, Jeff is uniquely qualified to help you grow your business and speaks to people all over the world to help them grow their online businesses and make more money while working less. I highly recommend you to go to jeffmills.com, which is a great website full of top-notch content which will add a lot of value to what you are doing right now online. Today, Jeff is going to share with us what's happening in the mobile apps area and show us how he's building mobile apps for small businesses and getting paid thousands for each app, thousands of dollars. At the end of his webinar today, you'll also find out how you can get paid thousands of dollars just selling apps to local businesses too. The title of the webinar is Cash in on the $38 billion mobile app gold rush. Discover how to earn multiple streams of income with mobile marketing and iPhone, iPad, Android mobile apps. I'm a huge fan of iPhone and iPad. So Jeff, let's get started. Thank you very much for being here, and tell us about this mobile apps business.
All right. Hey, thanks, Adrian. And just want to make sure everyone can hear me okay. Everyone just go look in the chat room there and the GoToWebinar platform. You all hear me okay? Just say yes real quick. Just want to make sure. Okay, good. Coming through loud and clear. Well, thanks, Adrian, for having me here, you guys. And I'm really excited to share this presentation with you guys here today. It just wasn't that long ago that I found out how powerful mobile apps are for local businesses to have as a marketing tool, as an extension to reach out and connect more with their clients. Man, this stuff works so great. And if you're really hooked up to what's going on in mobile marketing, this is like where it's at. This is where a lot of people are spending their time, and a lot of people are spending their energy and their income because they know that there's so many people out there on these mobile devices, and they can bring them to their restaurants. They can bring them to their storefronts. They can bring them to the places of business through special offers, coupons, discounts, and engagement tools, which is going to help them get more leads, more traffic, and more sales. And so we're going to be talking about that today, and we're really excited to be sharing this with you guys as we get started. So here's what we're going to be talking about: building apps for small businesses. And this is going to be for smartphone users. We're talking about the Apple App Stores. This is the Apple App Store icon right here. We're going to show you how to build an app for Apple App Store. We're going to show you how to build apps for the Android market. This is the Android icon right here for the little Android guy. And these also work as smartphone apps on Blackberries and Windows phones as an HTML5 web app. So even if you don't have a smartphone, if you don't have an iPhone or an Android phone, or if you're on a BlackBerry, Windows, or even just a regular cell phone, you can still build apps with our app platform. And we're going to demo that for you and show you how that works today in this webinar, Adrian, so all of your members can watch this. And if you don't have a smartphone, you can still see them on your Blackberries, on your Windows phones, and we even have an online emulator where you can look at the apps as they would be in a phone. You can actually preview them on a website. So just in case you don't have a smartphone, or the business you're selling an app to, if they don't have a smartphone, you can take them to this emulator website and show them the app live right on their phone. So this is just some recent apps that we built for our customers that we're doing. We're building lots of apps each week. We're building about anywhere from 10 to 20 apps a week right now. And then we're contacting those businesses, letting them know, hey, we've built you a prototype app. We'd like to come and show you how the app works. When is a good time for you? And so once we get the appointment and this business says, yeah, we're really interested in learning about mobile apps, we'll come into their store. And then we'll sit down with them across the table, face to face. I'll bring with me an app proposal, which will have a lot of details about what we're going to give them in the app. And I'll show them and I'll demo the app right to them across the table. I'll let them use my smartphone if they don't have one. And I'll actually have their prototype app in my phone ready to go so they can play with all the buttons. So you'll see here we've got 6 different screens here we're showing you. These are 6 different prototypes that we built. And the 3 buttons across the bottom here says one click call. This is call us, directions, and tell a friend. And so you can use these 3 buttons here to really connect with. This is the features that people are looking for. One tap calling, one tap directions, and then the social sharing ability where you can share the app on Facebook, Twitter, through SMS, and also email. And then down here in the bottom of the app here, as you see across the bottom, these are called tabs. And usually on a smartphone app, these different tabs are like menus, and you just touch them with your finger, and different functions happen as you touch through across these tabs. Now, some of you have smartphones, you already know this. Others of you who don't have smartphones, you don't know how these things work. So I got to kind of explain both sides of the fence. Obviously, many of you who already have a smartphone, whether it's an iPhone or an Android, you know how to navigate through these things and work these things. But others who are seeing this for the first time, this is brand new. So what we really want to focus on is when we build an app for a business, we want to make sure we wow them with the home screen. This is the home screen. This is the first page they're going to see when they start the app on their little phone. This is the first page they're going to see. So we want to make sure the branding of the customers in there vibrantly. We want to make sure the colors are there, rich colors, and everything just looks really sharp so that their branding gets across. And then I'm going to show you what to put in these tabs as we go through this webinar, as we move through this today. So mobile apps, you guys are about to discover what is, I think, the most powerful marketing medium ever invented. It's bigger than the internet. It's bigger than television marketing and television advertising. It's so huge that the New York Times says that mobile marketing is the most powerful media ever invented. And when you see how many people are engaging with this technology every single day, you can see how this is the next big wave that you need to jump into right now if you're going to be profiting in the mobile market arena. So the way people consume information today, it's changing. They're not just using computers anymore and going to the internet on a computer. They're mobile. And as they're mobile, they're using their smartphones to gather information, to find businesses, find restaurants, find places to eat, and they're doing it on the go. And mobile phones and tablets are taking over. And more people are getting the iPads. They're getting the Android tablets and the Samsung tablets because they're really popular. And people like playing games in these things as well as the function of them. Now, apps are also replacing websites, and I find myself more and more using apps to find solutions than I do going to the internet to find solutions. I don't like taking my smartphone. I have an iPhone, by the way, and I don't like taking my smartphone and trying to surf through a website that's not optimized for mobile. It's very tiny. It's hard to read. and it's very frustrating for me. I'd rather go get an app that's going to solve my problem really quickly with a few taps of a button and get me where I want to go, especially if I don't have a computer in front of me. So now my mobile phone can do everything my home computer can do. And you guys, we are living in this mobile world now, so it's time for you guys to go mobile. And recently, I don't know if you guys heard the news, but Google paid $12.5 billion to own Motorola Mobility, which is the cell phone company that's been around for a long, long time. They bought the company because they wanted to own the patents and the physical technology behind making mobile devices. Now, Google had already put their Android operating system on dozens and dozens of different phone systems out there, but they didn't actually own the hardware. And now Google has said to the world, hey, we put 1/3 of our cash reserves into owning this technology. And if they're going to put 1/3 of their cash reserves into this technology, that's something that we need to pay attention to and start looking at how can we profit in the market that Google is going to create for us. So welcome to Go Mobile Solutions, guys. It's the name of our company, and we're going to show you guys how to build some apps today. So as we've evolved over time, there's been several evolutions of media. First, there was the movies that came out in the 1890s, and then television came out in the 1850s. Then the computer came out later in the 1970s, and in the 80s, the internet was kind of born. And in the 1990s, we all started using the internet and using email, and it's become a part of our everyday life. And cell phones have been a big part of that tradition of media evolution as well, but they were just devices we could use to call people with. They were just devices we could use to text people, but not much else happened on those phones. Well, and as the 90s and the 2000s developed, the cell phones got smarter, and in 2006, 2007, Apple released the iPhone, and the iPhone changed the way the world and engaged with media, because now I can do everything on my mobile phone that I could do on all my other devices. I can listen to audio, I can watch videos, I can watch movies, I can watch TV shows, I can engage with apps and websites. I can control the lights of my house. I can order pizza right off of my iPhone. I can check my stats in ClickBank to see how many sales I've made as an affiliate marketer. I can get directions to my favorite restaurant. All of these from these little software apps that are inside of these new smartphones. It's such a huge industry. We're seeing 5.2 billion mobile phones being used worldwide right now. It's only going to increase over the next several years, you guys. This is a exploding industry, and they're saying right now there's over 1.5 billion smartphones in existence right now. So the average cell phone or mobile phone user spends 23 hours a day within 10 feet of their mobile device. That's pretty powerful. I mean, people are definitely hooked to these things. So the whole world is going mobile, and if you're going to compete as a mobile app consultant or an app developer, you've got to have your own app. And this mobile industry is expected to grow to $38 to $58 billion by 2016, which is a 400% increase. And that's from Forrester Research. They've researched all the different mechanisms that people and businesses are going to be engaging to get advertising out there, to get people to their stores, to restaurants, and use things. And mobile is the biggest slice of the pie that's going to have the biggest increase. Over 100 billion push messages have been sent out through mobile devices. And as a marketer, push messaging is really where it's at. And we're just going to spend a few moments to talk about push messaging. Push messaging is when I can send a message to everybody who's downloaded my app. And if you've downloaded my app, then I can send you a message. It could be, hey, I've got a special offer, 50% off on your appetizer today at the restaurant. I could say, hey, we're doing a buy one, get one free. Come at 5:30 from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock. We're doing a special for 1 hour only. Come to our store, and it's a buy one, get one free. Special holiday sale. So you can come up with all kinds of great ideas and then instantly send those push notification messages to everyone who's downloaded your app and then get them to come into your store. 97% of push messages are read, and that's powerful. Compare that as a marketing technique. When we do email marketing, we have an autoresponder. We build a list and we get people to join our email list, and then periodically we can send emails to those lists and get them to respond. But getting people to open those emails, they've become desensitized. And so you'll find that most really good marketers get a 4% to 15% open rate with their emails. But with push messaging, it's 97% of every message is read. And they're read within 5 minutes of that push message being sent out. So there's a lot of engagement with these. All this goes to show you guys that we are in a monster industry right now. There's over 5 times more cell phone users out there than there are people who use a laptop or a PC. I bet you didn't realize that, but the cell phone is just dominating. And more people are using these smartphones to engage the internet and to shop and to buy and to make orders and reservations and all these things on the go. 94% of people just in the United States alone are using mobile phones, and not to mention the huge amount of people all over the world who are going mobile and using smartphones where they live. So I'm going to share with you guys today 4 ways that you can make money in this industry as a mobile app reseller. And you're going to be a reseller for our company, Go Mobile Solutions. So there's 4 ways you can make money as a reseller of our technology. And the good thing about this is we're going to let every single one of you who sells our apps keep 100% of the money for every app you sell. So that's pretty powerful that you can go out there and sell these apps between $500 to $3,000. And when that business owner says, yes, I'd love to have you build me an app, they'll give you a check for $3,000. You put all of that money in your pocket. So the first way you get paid is what we call they build it. And this is where you can sell our software technology, the app building software technology, to a local business, and they're going to pay you $295 to $395. And in this case, the business owner, will build the app themselves. I don't recommend this model to everybody. I would say maybe 10% of people out there would use this model. This is for a business that has a web developer or an app developer already on staff, and they don't need you to build the app for them, and they just need the access to the technology and the software. So you can just walk away with $295 to up to $500 probably, and sell them the username and password for them to log into our app building platform, and then they will build the app without you having to support them. It's an option for you. I don't recommend it, but it's one option for you. Now, the best option that I like, one of the best, is option number 2. This is when you're going to go approach a small business. You're gonna show them how a mobile app is going to help them get more traffic, leads, and sales and exposure, and then they're going to pay you, and you build the app for them. So you will use the software platform. You will log in. You'll put your username and password in, and then you'll build the app. Now you might ask yourself, "But Jeff, I don't know anything about building apps. I don't know anything about software coding or HTML or anything about coding. It just freaks me out. How can I build an app?" Well, the good news is, if you know how to type an email, you can build an app. If you know how to, go into Microsoft Word and build a document in Microsoft Word, you can also build an app. And if you know how to, if you've ever started a WordPress blog and you've posted a post in WordPress, all the same technologies that go through sending an email, making a Microsoft Word document, or posting in a WordPress doc, it all uses a WYSIWYG editor. What you see is what you get. So as long as you guys can type, you can build a really nice looking app that a business owner will pay several thousands of dollars for, and they will pay you, and you can build it for them. So in model number 2, you're going to get paid anywhere from $500 to $1,995 to build an app for a local business person, and that goes all to you. 100% of the money goes to you. Now there's many different niches that we have templates already existing in our app builder. So in a moment I'm going to show you what our app builder looks like. But some of my favorite low-hanging fruit of businesses that could use an app and are really willing to pay for them are bars. So we're going to a lot of bars and meeting with restaurant owners and bar owners and explaining how they can fill their restaurant, fill their bar with more people coming in to drink and to dine and to socialize using coupons and using push messages. So bars, food and dining industries, Let's see here. Restaurants, nightclubs, and discos. These are all kind of similar niches here that I would highly recommend you guys go to as the low-hanging fruit. Now, another big industry is golf courses. We actually have a golf course template where we can do a scorecard and all kinds of online reservations to book tee times, all within a golf app. And that's really powerful. Golf courses love that. Musicians and bands, having musicians that are traveling around the world, want to let their fans know where their next location venue is, where they're going to be playing at, and they can send a push message to everybody who's downloaded the app and say, hey, we're going to be playing in Los Angeles at the Whiskey. Come listen to us on Friday night. Radio stations could use mobile apps to do contests and promotions and build listener engagement, listener subscriber lists. Real estate agents are flocking to our mobile apps because they can showcase their homes and their properties all within the app to their investors, and people love that on the app. Politicians right now, depending on where you live in the world, we in America we have an election system where there's people going out there running for offices, and the politicians should all have an app to, number one, showcase what they stand for, what's called their platform, what they believe in, what they're going to try to change when they take office. Okay, and then when it comes time to vote, they can send a push notification to all the people who've downloaded their app and say, don't forget to vote for me today in the polls. So it gets an immediate engagement. So there's a lot of different, this is just a few of the many different 28 here, 28 different app templates that we've got. And this is just a few of them here. So hopefully you guys get the idea of how powerful it could be just making apps for these businesses. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to show you what the app builder looks like. So we're going to jump into the actual technology here, and we're going to go into my platform, and we're going to build an app. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our Go Mobile Solutions app builder, and I have to use a username and password here, and we're going to go ahead and log in. So once you log into the app builder, it's a platform that you guys can build off of, whether you have a PC or a Mac. And as we're going through this presentation, if any of you guys have questions, I just want to make notice there's Henry Greiner. Henry is my partner here, and he's over in the chat room. So if any questions that you see as I go through the app builder or as I go through this presentation, you have any questions at all, make sure you just type a question over there in the chat room to Henry, and he'll make sure your questions get answered. So the first thing you got to do when you log into the app builder is decide which type of industry you're going to work with. So you've got all 28 industries here in a little drop-down menu, and you can pick which one you want to do. And you could do newspapers and blogs, legal field. There's a lot of legal fields out there. Lawyer offices building apps right now. Professional services. And it just builds the app for you. So you see it gives you the recommended tabs right here, and then some suggestions here, some optional tabs. And it's just as simple as selecting which industry you want to start with and then going from there. So let's do a restaurant app today. So we'll click restaurant. And again, it's going to give me all these suggested ones and some optionals. Now, if you don't know what these tabs do, you just mouse your mouse over them, and it gives you a little helpful window that tells you what each function does on these tabs. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take some of these tabs away because we're not going to use them in the demo today. So we're going to take this one away, this QR code, the About Us, the QR coupon, we'll take that out. We'll take out location tab, and then we'll add some tabs in here. We're going to do a Facebook tab and a reservation tab, and then we'll do a blog tab, just to start us off with. So once we select all the tabs, we'll click Save Features, and now our app is built. It's really that simple, you guys. The app steps is 1 through 5. You see across the top here, you got 5 stages to getting your app published. The first step is to build all the tabs that will show up across the bottom of the app. And then the second phase is to put the content inside each tab. Third is to change the color and the appearance of the app. Fourth is to preview it with our emulator to make sure it looks cool and functions like it's supposed to. And then fifth is to publish it, which will then send your app to our office at Go Mobile Solutions and we'll review the app to make sure it's up to snuff and going to be approved by Apple and Android. And then we'll submit the app to Android and Apple for you, so it'll get submitted into the app stores. And it takes anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks to be approved in the Android and the Apple App Store. And now at the bottom of every tab is a video. And the video will walk you through each one of these 5 steps so you know what it's supposed to do. So now that we've created our tabs in step 1, we've got to put content in here. So we go to step 2. And we built recently an app for the Cravings Wine Bar and Grill in Woodbury, Minnesota. And so we have left over here the home screen of that app. And what we're going to do today is we're going to find a new app. And so we are going to go to Woodbury, Minnesota, restaurants. And the reason I like restaurants is because I think they're low-hanging fruit. They're really easy to go after. Okay, and so what happens is Google shows us all the restaurants that are close by to us. Actually, I'm going to change the city. Here we go. So this is all these red dots are different potential customers that I can go after to sell apps to. Because all these businesses need an app. They don't have an app yet. And I can look on this list here, and I can find which businesses that I want to build an app for. I'll build a prototype, which is just a few screens of the app, and then I'll make an appointment to meet with that business and then sell them the app. So here's one in Woodbury called Sunsets. So Sunsets is a great restaurant. We've eaten there a lot. They have great food. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to imagine their app to be very similar to their website. Meaning I want to figure out the colors, the look and feel, the branding, and I want to bring those elements into the app design. Okay? So we're just going to go to Woodbury here, and we're going to take a look at their website, their color coding, just to get a feel for it. And here is their icon, their logo up here and stuff like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a program, a software program, to start sniping off images. And we're going to take those images and we're going to build the app with those images. And a program that I use is called Snagit. Snagit. Snagit.com. And Henry, you can link it up for everybody in the chat room. Snagit.com. So here's what we'll do. I'm going to go back to this page because I'm going to grab this logo up here on top. I just press the print screen button on my screen. I get this little crosshair here, and I can just position it in just the right spot, and I'm just going to grab their logo right here, and this is all I want to do is just grab their logo. Boom. So I've grabbed their logo now right here. And then I'm going to go back to the app builder and show you guys. It says if you're going to build an app, the mobile background has a dimension of 320 by 420 pixels. That's how big this image needs to be. Okay, if you want to make it for an iPad, you just go down to iPad, and you can build the iPad, which is 960 by 1260. Okay, but we're going to do mobile today, just for this example. So what we've got to do is we've got to set up our home screen. So we're going to create a new document, make it 320 by 420, which is what we just were told. Click OK. Now this is the dimensions of the home screen image on the app. Now watch. It gets really easy, you guys. We captured this logo here. So I'm going to say right click. I'm going to copy the logo. Come back over here to our home screen. Right click. Paste. And now it's going to put the logo, and I can manipulate here, right here. I can make it a little bit smaller so it fits in the screen just right. And I can put it right about here. Okay. So now I've got the logo in there. The next thing I want to do is I want to take some of the colors, this dark red and dark brown colors here, and I want to fill in the rest of the app. I'm going to fill it in. So I'm just going to flatten the image, and I'm going to click on this paint bucket tool here, and then I'm going to go over here to the fill effects and click on the fill effects, and then go down here where it says select color from image. So I'm going to select a color. I'm just going to grab it right about here, grab that color, and then push the paint bucket button and fill it in. Okay, so now we've got the app colors filled in here. Now I'm going to put some pictures of food here on the front cover of this app. So I want to get a nice picture from their website. So let's go back to their website here, and we could use this as a front picture. We don't want to use a bar. The kitchen, that looks nice, but it's kind of empty. So we want to use food. This is a picture of steak here, or pork chop. Here's some lady drinking. I'm just letting them cycle through until I find a really good picture. That pizza looks kind of flat, so I don't want to use that. Let's just use this one. Okay, so I'm going to grab this picture using the same sniping tool I showed you earlier. I'm just going to drag it over here, grab it, let go, and now we've got this menu picture here. Oh, this not menu, but all the food. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same technique we did before. We're going to right-click, copy, right-click, paste. Now, obviously, the image is bigger than our home screen, so it's asked me if I want to resize it. I'm going to say no. And I'm just going to grab this corner here and make this much smaller myself. Okay. And let's see. Let's put this right about here. And I'm going to line it up, make sure this dot here is in line with this dot here so it's centered. It looks about good. So I'm going to go ahead and click Save. And I'm going to call this Sunsets. Save the image. Okay, so now I've built the home screen. So we're going to go back to the app. That took me, Adrian, like just a few minutes to do that, so it wasn't very long. Very, very short amount of time. So now we're going to go. We're going to take.
Unbelievable, anyway.
What's that?
It's unbelievable.
It's super easy. So now what we're going to do is we're going to upload the image and replace this one out. So we're going to choose the file, and we are going to go to Sunsets here. And let's see if we can find it. Here it is. Sunsets. Open. Upload. Okay. And I'm going to say no because I don't want to crop it. So now I've got their home screen image all set. So that's the home panel here. And again, all you have to do is you put all the details down here of the location, the websites, the address, the city, state, zip, phone numbers, and then notes. You can have multiple locations, and many restaurants have multiple locations, and you can put multiple locations in here as well. If it's a multiple location restaurant, or even a business if it's got multiple locations. Okay, the next thing you got to do is you got to fill out the menu. So all we have to do is click on the menu tab, and it says Add New Item. And so we go here to Add New Item, and we're going to put Appetizer. And this is that what you see is what you get menu I was telling you about earlier. That if you can type an email, if you can manipulate a Microsoft Word document, all you have to do is just type stuff in here. Whatever you type in this box, it's going to show up exactly the way you type it. So let's go back to the website, and let's see what the menu looks like. So they got a menu here, and let's go find their appetizers, which is right here. And watch this, you guys. This is so easy. I just copy this with my mouse, right click, copy, come over here to the menu, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the background of this to match the background, this gray kind of color you got here on their site. I'm going to match that, so I'm just going to eyeball it. This looks close enough here. So update color. So now I've got the gray back here, and I just Control V for paste, right? Control V, paste. And look, I just put all the appetizers right into the thing. I mean, that's how easy it is. If you can grab stuff off of people's websites and put it in here, it's just so simple. Activate it, save changes, and boom, now we've got the appetizer section done. Let's go back and take a look. They got the soup and salad section, so let's go add that. So add a new item right here, and we're going to do soups and salads, and we're going to change the colors here to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to C's. Update colors, and grab it, copy it, copy, come back over here. Oh, and paste. And boom, we've got that done. Make it active, save it. Okay, so this is how simple it is, you guys, to build this. I could do this for each item of the menu. I'm not going to do it for the whole menu because it would take me longer than I need to demonstrate. Hopefully you get the idea. The next tab, you can put all the different ones in there. The next tab is the Events tab. And in the Events tab, you can just click on Add an Event. And you can say, okay, event date is November 24th. That's Thanksgiving here in America. We have Thanksgiving holiday. And from 11 in the morning until 3 o'clock, we're going to have Thanksgiving dinner special. Make it active. Now I want to use an image and put an image in here. So I'm going to go to Google Images now. I'm going to go to images. And I'm going to do Thanksgiving dinner. So now Thanksgiving dinner in America is a big deal. So people always get together and they eat a lot of food, a lot of turkey, a lot of food. So let's take this picture right here, like we see right here. Looks pretty nice. They've got the ham and all the different trimmings and everything. And watch this, you guys. It's so simple. It's called drag and grab and drag. I just click on it and hold it with my mouse. Now you see it's now going liquid. I go up here to the app, opens up, bring it down here, and release. And now it's in here. I can center it, and I can put a little message down here that says, join us Thanksgiving Day. We'd love to host your dinner. Okay, and I'm going to just copy this. I'm going to make it center, change the font to Arial, make it 18 point size, and boom, done. And just make sure I got active. Yep, save changes. Okay, so now I've got an event created. And I can create all kinds of events for my restaurant to get people to come back and engage and socialize. I could put the bands that are going to be playing, live music, karaoke night, all the different things you do at different restaurants and bars that bring people in to have a good time. Now, then there's reservations. If I wanted to do reservations tab, I could go to this website in America. It's called opentable.com. And let's just see. I don't even know if Sunsets is in here. Let's check. Let's see, Minnesota. And let's see if there is. Looking for the search function here. Let's just pretend that this was it. I'm just gonna show you. See this link right here? It gives us this link to this open table, St. Louis Park. It's the Woodfire Grill. It's not the Sunsets Grill. But if this was Sunsets, I'd grab this link, copy it, go back to the app, I'd add the website, and I'd put reservations, link it up here, save changes, and now inside my app, someone could touch that tab and then go make instant reservations to my restaurant. Again, we just put Sunsets in here instead of the one we just picked. I can link a blog from any WordPress blog or any kind of a blog that has an RSS feed. I put the link to the RSS feed right here into the blog. We'll just use mine. I think I know it off the top of my head, but it's http://jeffmills.com/feed. Okay, so usually that's the RSS feed. Save it. No.
One point being www and Jeff Mills.
Oh, yes.
What dot?
There we go. Good call.
Yeah.
Okay, the next thing is a fan wall. And the fan wall this is like a background image that you're seeing right here. And people can write over the top of this image, like their comments, they can express how great the food was, they can express how great the service was, or the opposite, which you don't want. They can talk about how bad everything was, how bad the service was, how bad the food was. And again, it's all controllable, so if you don't want someone's negative review on there, you can delete it, you can remove it. But obviously, hopefully people enjoy the place, they're going to talk about it, they're going to post about it. It's kind of like having a Facebook status update inside of the app. And in order for people to make a comment, they have to log in either on Twitter or on Facebook. So you're going to actually be seeing real people comment on here. We can also link Facebook into the app. So we can go to facebook.com, and then we're going to look for sunsets. Let's see, sunsets. Sunsets of Woodbury right here. So they don't have a very active app, do they? Hardly anyone's using it. It's a great way to, maybe tell them, hey, you've got people engaging you with your app on Facebook, but you guys aren't even doing anything. But if this was a very active page, I could simply just copy this link here, and or I could make them an active page. We could link their Facebook page or their Twitter page or their LinkedIn page or their Google Plus page, any social media page that we want, their profiles. We can link them right into the app. So save changes, and now we've got that app with this page right to the Facebook page. So if I want to add more tabs in here because maybe I forgot something, I just go right back to step number 1. And I can add more tabs just by saying add new tab. It's going to give me a selection of tab icons I can choose from, and tab functions, which are all these functions you see right here. Okay, lots of functions we can use. So we can put YouTube channel videos in there, website links, we can do voice recording, tip calculator. That's something we should probably add. Let's do a tip calculator. And let's go and find like a calculator icon. Let's see if we can find one here. There's one right there. Calculator, make it active. And we'll call it tip calculator. Save it. And boom, we just added it to the app, and it's all done. Okay, so we can add as many things as we want here, as many menu items and tabs as we want. Once we've done the first 2, we're going to go to step 3, which is the appearance. So we're going to change the appearance. And remember what the colors are of sunsets. It's got this red, browns, grays going on. So we're going to bring that into the app. So you can use the color scheme theme here. No, that's not going to work. And that's too brown. Let's look for some red, dark rose. This might work. It's good. This actually works pretty good. It's matching very close. I can finesse it, right? I can tweak the colors by changing them here. Just click the button here. This little menu pops up, and I can make some adjustments right inside the color codes to fix the colors inside of the app. But let's just go with this and say that looks good. So we're going to save the colors, and now it's done. So now we've fixed the appearance of the app. And then the next stage is the preview stage. This is the 4th stage. And so we're going to click on the play button here. It's going to open up the preview tab, and we're going to type in our code, JMills12. Load the demo, and now the app we built is going to be live. So you can have a mailing list feature here where you can build squeeze pages inside of an app. You can ask for people's name and email addresses, which is pretty cool. So you can build a list. We're going to say no in this example. So here's the Sunsets home screen. The call us, 1 tap directions, 1 tap tell a friend. So click on the tell a friend link. Watch what happens. Let's go back. Okay, so click on tell a friend. You can share the app so your friends can download the app by email, Facebook, Twitter, SMS. So it's very viral. Business owners love this feature that they can share their app within the app like that with their friends. Okay, 1-touch calling, 1-touch directions, turn-by-turn directions. So here's the menu tab that we built earlier. We put the appetizers in, and we put the soups and salads. So let's look at the appetizer menu. And here it is, all nice and neat. Easy to read. Soups and salads, easy to read. Looks beautiful. Here's the events tab that we did. We did Thanksgiving dinner special. Here's that, right there, beautiful picture. Join us on Thanksgiving Day. We love to host your dinner. Now, you can also send those push messages. I told you 97% of push messages get read. So you go up here to the messages tab, and you just type, "Hey Adrian, thanks for hosting the webinar today. And then we got to make sure we get this other thing off there. We send the push notification right here. So we send it, push notification. Say, are you sure you want to send it? I'll say yes. And boom, everybody who's got the app would get that push notification message. Now, another thing I do is I can press this little plus button here, and it's going to add this event to my Google Calendar on my smartphone. So if I'm using iPhone or I'm using Android phones, it'll sync to my Google Calendar and add this event and the time right into my calendar, which is pretty cool. The fifth step is to send this to Apple and Android. So we're going to fill out the app names, the keywords, the description, basically anything you'd want to see in the iTunes listings. Let's just do one real quick here. So I'm going to look for Go Mobile Solutions app. So here's Apple. This is our company. We've got an app. You guys can download it in the App Store. It's Go Mobile Solutions. So everything you see here, the description and this text you see here, is all filled in on this page. So whatever you want to show up that people see in the App Store, make sure you think about it and write it really, really good. Then you've got these images here. You've got these places where you can put these different images. Okay, those you do here as well. You've got your app icon. You've got your screenshots. So these are called screenshots right here. So you take a picture of your phone to collect this image. Usually you press the button on the top of the iPhone and the button down here at the same time, and it snaps a picture of whatever's on your phone. And then that's how you get these really crisp and clean pictures here. And you just upload them here into these screens to get them into the description boxes and so forth. And then you submit it, save it, and submit it, and then we will review it, and once it's reviewed, we'll get it into the app stores. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So that's how the app builder works, you guys. And we're just going to jump over here. And real quick, what did you guys think? Everybody who's watching, is that pretty easy? Pretty easy to build an app there, right? Wasn't it? So, I mean, how many of you guys could do this? Just say I can do this, or that was easy in the chat room, so we see you guys really understand how this works. So this is an app we built for a company called Sharky's. It's a restaurant in California, and we have a 60-minute training in our training membership showing you step by step exactly how we built the Sharky's app. So it's an amazing training that shows you from A to Z, soup to nuts, everything you need to know about how we got these images, how we collected them, how we built the tabs across the bottom. We go into much more detail than I did here today. We recently built an app for the Bamboo Garden, which is a Chinese food restaurant here in my hometown in Cottage Grove. And they have these customer loyalty programs built into the app platform that we have. So this one is the GPS coupon feature. This is very similar to using Foursquare. Foursquare is a social media app where I can check in to a location and say, hey, I'm at such and such location, check in, and it notifies everybody in my group that I'm at this location. Well, you can do the same thing here with our GPS coupon, but you can use it as a loyalty bonus program. Check in 3 times, and after 3 times check in, you get a special discount. So you get rewards and points for the amount of times you check in. So in this case, check in 3 times and get a free appetizer. So in the app, the user would get to the location, they click on the check-in button, and it tells them how far away they are from the location. And it says free appetizer. You need to check in another 3 times before you can use this coupon. And then if you're too far away, it'll tell you, hey, you're not close enough. You need to get closer to the location before we can give you a point. So once they've got their 3 points, it opens up. It says, okay, you've checked in 3 times. Here's your coupon. It says, now you get a free appetizer. You'd show this to the person at the front counter, and they would give you your free appetizer as a bonus for eating there at the restaurant 3 times, as an example. You can set this so that people can't do check-in 3 times in a row. You can set it so they must check in every 24 hours or every 48 hours or every 6 hours. And you can say that they can only use the coupon one time. So the coupon can only be shown one time, then it disappears, and they can't keep using it again and again and again. So that way the restaurant has control over how often they're giving these discounts out. Now here's another business called the Wiggy Wash. And the Wiggy Wash is a car wash. And this is actually one of our customers for Go Mobile. We built the app for them, and they have this wash showcasing the wash services. They have their prices displayed inside the app, and they're using the QR coupon. This is another loyalty program you can do inside the app. And on most smartphones that have a camera, you can take a picture of a QR coupon. I'll show you what a picture of that looks like in a second. But you can scan the QR coupon, and every time you scan, it acts like a check-in. So in this case, get 10 Wiggy Washes after you scan 10 times. It gives you a free Wiggy Wash, or if you scan 15 times, a free Classic Wash. Okay, so on the app, you have a little button here for the QR code. Someone would tap it, and then they just put the little camera device right here on this QR coupon, and it would scan that QR, and it would give them a point towards their 10 washes. This is one that we saw at Applebee's restaurant here where we live. There's Applebee's restaurants all over America, and you can go there and get, it shows you here, scan the QR code, check in during Monday Night Football, and win prizes and make yourself the envy of all you know. So they're using this engagement tool to get people getting out their phones, scanning the QR codes to win prizes. This is a sticker. This is a sticker that Applebee's stuck right on their table. It was a giant sticker. So a lot of restaurants are using QR codes and engaging their businesses and their customers with their smartphones to get them subscribed into contests or with loyalty programs. So after 10 times where you scan the QR code, this lock will open up, and then you'll get your free Wiggy Wash Basic. Now I said at the beginning of this webinar, there's 4 ways you can make money. I shared with you 3 or 2. So far I gave you 2. The first was you have the customer build the app themselves using the app builder I just demoed for you, and they pay you anywhere from $300 to $500 for that privilege. The second way I told you could get paid is where you build the app yourself, just the way I showed you how to do it, and a business will pay you anywhere from $500 to $2,000 for that app. Now the third way you can get paid is the we build it for them model, where Go Mobile Solutions will build the app for all of your customers. So now if you don't want to build the app yourself, if you don't want to take the time to do it because maybe you're busy or you got other businesses to run, let our company build the app for you. So Go Mobile Solutions will build a complete custom app where we do all the design and graphics work for you. That you can sell this kind of an app to a local business for $1,000 to $2,500, and then Go Mobile will charge you $500. So if you sold this app to a business for $2,500, you'd take $500 of that, give it to Go Mobile, they'd build the app for you, and you keep $2,000. And by the way, you don't tell the business owner you're paying Go Mobile $500. You just tell them this app will cost $2,500, and we'll have it ready for you in about 7 business days to take a look at it. You're going to collect all the data from the business, and then you're going to we're going to give you a form that you fill out to get all the different details we need from you, and then we're going to build the app for you, and then you go back to the business when it's done and say, here's your app. Tell me what you like, what you don't like, what you want to change. We'll make those changes and adjustments for you. So this is great news for people who don't want to spend the time building apps themselves. Although you can all do it very easily, some of you just don't want to. Now we got that option here. So how easy is it to build these apps, and how easy is it to profit with this mobile app builder? Well, I'm going to play for you guys 3 testimonials, one from Steve Sampson, one from Todd Bright, and one from Tim Flaherty. These are 3 resellers who joined our program, and they went out there and they started selling apps to local businesses without ever having done anything like this before. Okay, so you got to understand, they've never done anything like this before. They don't know anything about the technology of building apps. As a matter of fact, Todd Bright, He's very computer illiterate, doesn't like to use a computer at all. And so all these individuals are going to share. I'm going to play it through here on the audio. So let me go on my other computer and just listen to their testimonials.
Yeah, absolutely. We had our first app sale today. We're really, really excited. It's actually one of our lowest hanging fruits, so to speak. And we did a test app for them. It was really, really nice. Went in there today. We met with actually for a bar. We met with the owner and his wife, and they had their web designer there also. And they were really, really super impressed. It pretty much sold itself. It was awesome.
You know, I've been on the program, I don't know, 3-4 weeks, something like that. Honestly, I had no idea as far as anything about mobile apps. You know, I really wasn't anything I was even pursuing. So I was on a webinar and just kind of heard some information about, you know, Go Mobile, and, you know, they talked about how they're not doing, how the competition is really not doing any type of, you know, local marketing to, you know, to local businesses. So, you know, I kind of did a little checking around, and I went and met with some business owners, and I actually called 2 or 3 different web designers that also do mobile apps, and kind of found out, you know, hey, they're charging $15,000, $20,000, and there's really no focus whatsoever on the small businesses. So that's how I kind of got started, kind of jumped in, and said, I think I could do that. So, you know, right out of the gate, I sold 3 my first week, which was awesome. You know, I sold 2 for $1,800, then the last one for $1,500. Then after that, I went right in, you know, started trying to recruit some people, which I have about 6 people now out selling on my behalf. I have probably 30 to 32 in the pipeline right now. I expect to probably close 5 or 6 next week. I got several of them already made, and you know, they really like them, so it's just a matter of closing them down. So it's been going fantastic. It's awesome.
Yeah, this is Tim Flaherty. I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota. I got started with Go Mobile on August 1st, 2011. I got started with Go Mobile because they offered an innovative solution to help businesses grow, and I was very interested in helping local businesses and even national businesses grow and get better results. Well, we've sold 11 apps and submitted them to the app stores. We've got 3 of them live, and we've got another 20 proposals worked up that we're working with the clients on. The first one I did was a golf course, and I've done a realty firm, I've done a lawyer, I've done a triathlon store where they serve bikers and people that jog and run triathletes, and a wheelchair company, and really a whole different range all the time of businesses. I'm averaging 1,500. I've done some for 2,000, and a lot of these restaurants want high-level custom work, and I've got to quote 2,500 or 3,000 because of the extra fees they want. Yeah, I own another company called PlayOnGolf.com, and we did a mobile app for my business, and we are completing the production of a new DVD called Pure Force Golf, and we pushed out to 1,000 people. I got 1,000 subscribers in 45 days. And that was just for me posting it on Facebook and Twitter about 2 to 3 times in the first 30 days. I got 1,000 subscribers from that because people are viraling it out if they like it. They touch the screen and they share it with their friends through email, Facebook, or Twitter. So it virals out very quickly through the social media. And I'm very excited because we got 54 sales of my DVD that we're charging $29.95 for, which is a really good test result. Before we've even finished production, we got money coming in. Well, if you're not sure if it's right for you, you got a decision to make. But if you want to help businesses grow, Go Mobile is basically a no-brainer. You can definitely help businesses go viral when maybe they're not even using social media very well or at all. They don't really have a fan page that's working. This will help promote their fan page and all their presence online. So you can be a great benefit to anyone locally or even nationally.
Well, there you go. There's 3 testimonials from 3 of our different resellers there. Todd Bright, who's sold at least 12 apps at this point, anywhere from 1,500 to 1,800. In this audio example, he gave you 3 apps. He sold 2 for 1,800, 1 for 1,500. He's building a sales force of people to go out there and sell the apps for him. and he's building on average 30 apps every single month as prototypes that he goes and shows to the different business owners, and then out of those 30 people he might close 5, 10 or less each month. It's pretty huge. Tim Flaherty is sold at this point 12 mobile apps, anywhere from $500 to $3,000 each app, you guys. Okay, you don't have to get fancy. You don't have to go out there and build the next Angry Birds or the next, iFart app. People have that app. That's pretty fun. It's not about 99-cent apps and selling apps in the App Store. It's not about building games or custom coding and programming these apps. You guys can go out there to local businesses right now, use this custom app builder that we have, and it's good enough. It's really good to do all the functions that you need to get a local business owner really excited about using this app technology. So I've shared with you now 3 ways you can make money. And I've shared with you great testimonials from our members who are making money and using our app builder to do it. Now, the 4th way you can make money is through value-added services. This is where you're going to charge a monthly retainer to make changes or updates to the app, because most business owners aren't going to want to poke their head in the back office of that app builder I showed you and go in there and make any changes. They're too busy, and they have a fear. Well, number one, they don't know how easy this is, first of all, so they don't know how simple it will be to go back there and make those changes. So, but if they want to, they can certainly do that on their own. But if they want to pay you and your time for your time to make changes, you can get paid anywhere from $50 to $300 a month as a residual monthly retainer to make updates and changes on their app. You can train their staff on how to go into the app builder and make changes in the app. You can charge them for your marketing and your consulting time. You can charge them to manage the push notifications. So they're going to send push notifications through you, and if they're going to have you sitting there doing it, you should be paid for it. You can charge them for email list management. I told you could build squeeze pages inside of the apps, and then you can build lists with Aweber autoresponder. Check out this website, you guys. It's called SeeYourAppLive.com. Henry, link that up for everybody. See Your App Live. And when you go to See Your App Live, this is a website that you guys can go to preview your apps. Your customers can look at the apps you've made. So we've got one here we made for Las Margaritas. Las Marg is the app code. LASMARG. Las Marg. This is for Las Margaritas. And you see in their app, we've got this newsletter feature here. Right here. Join our mailing list. And look at this. This is a squeeze page, you guys, just right out of Aweber that you can use to build someone's mailing list. And they can pay you to send broadcasts to everybody who's put their email address in here, and you're sending the special coupons and discounts, okay? So this is a great app that we built for Las Margaritas. It's got the full menu in here. Daily specials, you can put the daily specials in there. It's got multiple listings, so it shows you the multiple listings in here, locations. We've got the About Us page, which has some history about the restaurant. They've got their events tabs in here. Surveys, they can do surveys. You can put survey forms inside these apps to talk about, like, hey, what would you like about your service? What would you like about your food, your server? Okay, so the GPS coupon is in here. Customer loyalty, check in 4 times. And then there's the QR coupon code in here. Scan the coupon 4 times to unlock the special discount. Tip calculator. You put in the total amount of the food was $125. The tip amount 20%, and that was for a party of 9 people that ate today. Everybody owes $16.67 for their dinner, okay, with the tip included. So this is See Your App Live. It's a pretty cool website to preview all the apps. Let's get back into the presentation. So back-end services like website building, social media This is what Adrian's really good at: social media marketing and engaging people through social media, status updates, Twitter followers, friends, and different things. You can charge them to do these services for them, and I'm sure Adrian has all kinds of training and courses for you guys that show you and teach you about that. Getting mobile-friendly websites and backlinks, okay, social media engagement. And then, of course, the app marketing services, where you can charge them to teach them how to get more people downloading the apps, how to put table tents on the tables so people see. When they sit down to eat, there's something on the table that says, hey, download our app. There's window stickers on the front door when they walk into the store. It says, download our app in the Apple App Store. I've got a list right now of 25 different ways that you can show a business how to get more people downloading their mobile app. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is what happens when we submit the app to Apple and Android. Okay, so once your app is all done, it's finished, it's been approved by your client, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to send that app to Apple and Android. The cost to submit an app to Android and Apple is a $99 fee. Now, the customer is going to pay this in the cost of their app. So, in this case, if the customer paid you $1,500, you could charge them $1,600 and then take $100, $99, and give it to Go Mobile, or you could take it out of the cost of the design. It's up to you. We're going to submit the app first to the Android market because that's the easiest to get your app approved, is in the Android marketplace. And then after that, we're going to submit it to Apple if you want us to. Now, your customer is going to pay a low monthly maintenance fee to host the app of $39.95 per month, which is going to cover access to the software platform. And this, again, is what your customer pays. The customer pays this fee, not you. This covers 5 areas of service to help them get their app out there. It's going to cover ongoing software updates. We do several updates every single month. It covers 24/7 access to the back office, 24 hours a day, to make changes and updates on the app. And they make updates on the fly in real time. If I change something on the app right now, if you got my app on your phone and you open it, it goes and changes on your phone live. You'll get Skype support, phone support, and email, text support. So that $39 covers people sitting on the phone answering your questions about app design, how the apps function, what the apps do, what the tabs do. So when you call our office, you will have somebody you can talk to who can help you. It also covers the hosting on our server. These little pieces of software do take up space on the servers, and so we charge a hosting fee. And it also covers unlimited push messages, so that every customer who buys an app from you can send as many push notifications out to their app users as they want. So the monthly app maintenance fee is a month-to-month contract. It can be canceled at any time with no obligations to stay in. And once it's canceled, the app will no longer be billed $39 a month, and the app will disappear from the app stores. So you really don't want to cancel or have your customers cancel if all possible. Otherwise, we're going to have to submit their app again for $99. Okay, so the 4 powerful ways you can make money with this program is you sell the app to the client, and the client builds the app themselves. You keep 100% of the money. I suggest $295 to $495 for that one. The second way is you make the app for the local business. You keep 100% of the money, and you charge $495 to $1995. And the third way you make money is Go Mobile makes the app for your company, and you sell it, keep 100% of the money. You give $500 to Go Mobile to build the app, and you keep the difference. And the fourth way you can make money is you create residual monthly income by adding value-added services to the client, which you can charge anywhere from $50 to $300 a month to maintain and manage their account for them. We're going to close the webinar down today with a story from 17-year-old Jaden. This is Jaden. Jaden was a junior in high school, and he made his first app sale for $1,500. And the reason he did that is he watched the same webinar you guys watched today. And he saw it. His mom got started, and his mom and Jaden started a business together. And Jaden went to his first customer, which was the car detailing shop I showed you earlier, the Wiggy Wash. And he sold the Wiggy Wash on getting an app. He paid Go Mobile $500 to build the app for him. So he profited $1,000 profit. Now, I just want to ask you guys this question. If Jaden can get out there and do this, how about you? I mean, how powerful is that? That Jaden, a 17-year-old junior in high school, go out there and put $1,000 in his pocket. How much more a benefit would an extra $1,000 do for all of you guys? That's a pretty good day at the office, isn't it? So if you are ready to get started with the mobile app revolution, I'm going to share with you how this program works today. The mobile marketing cash profit system is we're going to give you, everyone who gets started today, your own custom done for you mobile app. That's right. So every single one of you guys who get started today, we're going to build an app for you. It's a $1,500 value. And we're going to give you 3 licenses. So a total of 4 apps total that you can go out there and sell and keep 100% of the profit, you guys. Your first custom app can be used for a client or it can be used for yourself. It's up to you how you want to do with it. If you want to sell it to a client for $3,000, have Go Mobile, we'll make the app for them, and you keep all $3,000. Guess what? That's a lot of money in your pocket. Okay, so this is a $4,500 value with all of these apps. The second thing we're going to give you is our training. We've got amazing training that's all web-based. You can log into our website and watch videos in our back office and learn how to build these apps. So training module number 1 is called Build It for Profits. Learn exactly how to build apps in 60 minutes or less, how to use that app builder, what those functions and tabs do inside the app builder. We're going to break apart and tear apart the app builder and show you everything there is to know about it so you can go out there and successfully build apps from soup to nuts. It's a $995 value. We're also going to give you training module number 2, which is how to create multiple streams of income by showing off your app. This is going to give every single one of you the winning approach to reselling apps to local businesses, national businesses, rock bands, music groups, nonprofits, restaurants, and the like. This is going to show you how to become a salesperson, what to say to get the sale, what to say to get the appointment, what to say to get the business owner to see value in having an app for their business. So we're going to teach you all the sales training techniques, okay? It's a $995 value. And then training module number 3, it's called Get Your App Out There. This is going to show you how to get your ad advertised in the app networks, the ad networks, to get it on into iAd and AdMob and Mojiva, and there's many different mobile advertising networks out there that you can place advertisements to get clicks, to get people to download your app. So we're going to teach that to you. We're going to show you how to get hungry customers to download your app. We've got about 15 different methods to get more people downloading your app and getting your app out there. And you're going to learn about the keywords to use to when you submit your app into the app stores, how to properly keyword tag so that people find it who are searching for apps that you've made in the app store. This training is a $995 value. So to sum up what the offer is for you guys today, you're going to get your custom designed app, the 3 additional licenses. In case you're wondering, after 4, each additional license is $200. You're going to get the 3 training modules, which include the Get Your App Out There, the Build It for Profits, the multiple streams of income with apps. And then we're also going to give you a business in a box, you guys. We're going to give you all the tools you need to go out there to a local business and position yourself as an app consultant and sell apps to these businesses. We're going to give you your own website. And Henry, you can link this up for everyone. GetYourAppToday.com/Jeff. That is a great website that you guys will get. So let's take a look at it. GetYourAppToday.com/Jeff. And you'll put your username, whatever. When you guys get signed up today, you get to pick a username, and that username will be at the end of the app here, the app website. So you see here we've got this great looking website, and it's coded to your name. You can share this with your customers so they can go here and check it out. They can click through these menus here and learn about the features of your app. They can learn about the preview. Remember the emulator we showed you? It's got the emulator here that people can click on, and they can click on here, and they can see these app codes on the side. Let's say you want to build an app for a law firm. So have the law firm look at SHB, put that in the demo, and now they can see what kind of things the SHB law firm has inside their apps. And they can click through each one and check them out. Okay, pretty cool. All I have to do is just refresh the page, and you get a restart, and you can see some other app demos that are down here as well. So let's see, you wanted to do financial services. So you want to do that, you put Summit in the box, load the demo, and then here you go, here's Summit. And you can check out the Summit app and everything in here as well. Okay, so this is the website all of you will get. They clicked on the contact button, and they just fill out the information here at the bottom, and it gets sent to you if they're interested in learning more about it. So that's the Get Your App Today system. You're also going to get a sample business proposal that you can use to when you go into a business, you bring this business proposal with you, and in this business proposal you give them the prices, all the features, the benefits of what your app can do for their business. So it's a great document. It's like a contract that you can use for collecting and getting the sale. Okay, let me just go shut my door real quick here. My daughter just got home from school. 1 second, Adrian.
No problem. I wanted to add, I've made some notes. Guys, this is
I don't want the audio
which,
of the TV coming in. Sorry about that.
No, don't worry. I wanted to add, I made some notes that what you present here is a real business.
Yes.
With one step ahead in the future. And also you can scale it. You can do it at a small level, or you can hire a sales force and you can multiply.
You can have salespeople go out there selling apps for you.
Any way you want.
Absolutely, and you can have people designing the apps for you, like a virtual assistant team building the apps for you.
Of course.
Well,
okay. Please
let me continue on here. So you also get 10 ways to help local businesses with apps. This is a great document showing you, just giving you some extra ammunition of showing how a business owner can benefit from having an app and using it to get more customers to their stores. And then we're going to give you your own PowerPoint. So if you want to go out there and do a presentation at a Chamber of Commerce or to a local business, you can put the PowerPoint file on your computer and show it to a group of business owners or to a person one-on-one and show them the power of their app. You can even put the app that you made for them inside the PowerPoint presentation and show them the benefits right there. Okay, another thing you're going to get is a sample salesperson and graphics designer job descriptions. So if you want to go build a sales force, I give you, it's a really nice, well-written salesperson based on commission. So an example of that is you could have your salespeople work for you for 15%. So if they sell an app for $3,000, they're going to get a 15% commission, which is pretty good commission for salespeople right now. And if they sell, 3 apps a month, then the sales commission jumps to 20%. You can do whatever you want, but these are ready-made templates that you can go and post into Craigslist or Backpage.com or CareerBuilderMonster.com to go hire a sales force. And then you're going to get a graphics designer job description. You can have the graphics designer come and build your apps for you. So maybe you don't want to pay Go Mobile Solutions $500 for every app they build for you. Maybe you want to hire a virtual assistant, and you're going to pay that virtual assistant from the Philippines, let's say $400 a month. And for that $400 a month that you pay them, they can build 10 to 15 apps a month for you. Okay, you're saving yourself the money than having to pay Go Mobile, and it's putting more money in your pocket. So this is a tremendous value, you guys. $8,985 value. But we don't want to stop there. We want to over deliver. So we've created 8 or 7 amazing bonuses that we want to share with you guys when you guys get started today. Bonus number 1 is every one of you is going to get the push notifications system. This amazing bonus is going to power your apps with the capability to send push notifications directly to your customers' smartphones through the Go Mobile app they download. And remember, those messages get read 97% read rate versus 4% with email. So this is going to be great. Every single app you get has this feature built into it. It's a $497 value. Bonus number 2 is you're going to get your own credit card processing account. It's a $500 value. We've pre-approved just about every single one of you here, as long as you live in the United States. So this is only for some of you who live in the United States. You're going to be able to accept credit cards right on your smartphone, or you can do it over your computer. So you can take Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, and 98% approval rate for you to go out there and collect your income and collect the sales quotas right on your own credit card processing account. That's powerful. Bonus number 3 is your own SMS text messaging system. It's a $297 value. You're going to get 60-day unlimited use of texting, where you can send out text messages, SMS messages, as many as you want, and really show off the power of mobile marketing to the local businesses, because maybe they're not using SMS yet. So you can actually let the local businesses use this system as well. After 60 days, it's just $39 a month for this system, and you don't have to keep using it if you don't want to. Again, it's free for 60 days if you want to test it out. Bonus number 4 is a done-for-you mobile app consumption training. It's a $500 value. We're going to teach you powerful direct response training that you're going to use to implement with each client you get, to teach that client how to get more prospects and customers downloading their app and using that Go Mobile app to get more QR coupon scans, to get them engaging with SMS messaging, social media involvement, how to get your app onto social media websites, just how to get that app out there so more people find out about it. And then bonus number 5. You're going to get your own virtual phone system. It's a $179 value. It's going to give you unlimited phone extensions, unlimited voicemail boxes, auto attendant, call capturing, e-fax, and your own personal toll-free phone number. So it makes you look like a big company. So this is a great feature for you guys to have your own toll-free phone number. Bonus number 6, when you guys get started today, you'll be able to join our small group mastermind. It's a $1,000 value. It's really hard to put a value on a mastermind because there's so much more value than that. But you're going to get to work directly with me. You're going to get to work directly with the members of Go Mobile Solutions in our private mastermind forum. And you get to work with our president, Damian Zamora, and his staff as they answer your questions and get you the help you need. You know, this is a place for you guys to synergize ideas, to create apps, to demo your apps, to share your app codes, because every app has an app code. And if I can learn what you did in your app by pulling up your app on my emulator and seeing what you did with it, I'm going to get inspired. And you can see the apps that I've built, and you can see what I've done within my apps to get some inspiration as well. So it's a great place to mastermind and get and share ideas with each other. And the final bonus you're going to get today when you get started is you're going to get the app building training for a virtual assistant. This is a $1,000 value, but we created a special training that you can give to your virtual assistant team or your webmaster or your whoever's going to be building apps for you, and they will teach them exactly how to use the app builder. So now you can have a team of people getting trained on the app building technology so they can learn about it, and then they can go out there and build these apps for you. So that's pretty powerful stuff here, Adrian. To sum up what your offer is today, you're going to get your own custom done for you app, 3 licenses in addition to that, so a total of 4 apps today, 3 training modules, and the 7 bonuses: the push notification, the merchant account, the SMS text messaging system, the app consumption training, the PB Next virtual phone system, the mastermind access, and the retrain your virtual assistant for you. This value, guys, it's very high. It's $13,546. But we have saved the best for last today, and we wanted to give you guys a very special Take Action Now bonus. So what we're going to do is reveal the price, and then we're going to give you guys a really cool bonus. So here it is. The price to get everything today, it's $997 value. And you can break it down into 3 payments if you want to. 3 payments of $465.66. Go to this website. This is a special website we set aside just for Adrian and his subscribers. It's trygomobilenow.com/1 mobile MKT, like mobile market, mobile MKT. Try GoMobileNow.com/mobile MKT. That's where you guys need to go. One of my friends told me that action takers are the money makers. And so if you see this as a way that you can go out there as a mobile app consultant, building apps, selling them to local businesses for thousands of dollars and keeping 100% of the profit, then you can go out there and make a ton of money with this business. And we're here to train you. We're here to equip you. We're not going anywhere but up, and we'd love for you guys to join our team with Go Mobile Solutions and become a part of this amazing opportunity. So as I said, we did save the best for last, and I have one final bonus that I want to share with you guys today, and that's this. We have a fast action bonus, and we give the fast action bonus to people who take fast action, who see an opportunity, and they get started today. And we're doing this because we're going to be raising our price. The price for Go Mobile is going to become $1,495. It's going to be raised from $997 to $1,497. So by taking advantage of the fast action today, you'll get locked in at the one-time early price. And also because you guys are friends of Adrian's, we wanted to reward all of you who are here today who took fast action as well. So for the first 15 orders, what we're going to do is we're going to give you unlimited app licenses. Normally we sell this for $3,000, where you can build as many apps as you want without that $200 licensing fee. So we're going to allow you all to come in today for only $1,000. For $997, you'll get the advantage of unlimited app licenses. This is powerful, you guys. You need to be going to that link right here. Try GoMobileNow.com/mobile MKT, and you need to be getting this unlimited app license program. It usually sells out on every single webinar we do. It usually sells out. We shared this with one individual's group, and they had 65 sales of this platform. We showed it to another group, 45 sales. Another group, 35 sales. So they sold out of the fast mover bonuses right away, you guys. And we've got several people on this webinar here today, and we don't want any of you to miss out on the fast mover bonus. And what it's going to do is it's going to waive that $200 licensing fee that I told you about earlier. It's going to waive it so you pocket 100% of the cash and never have to pay that $200 licensing fee to Go Mobile. So that's the special bonus today when you take fast action. We also have a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can implement the system, go through all the training, use the instructions, build your own app, and kick the tires. And if for any reason you don't like it within the first 30 days, you can contact our office, and we're going to give you 100% of your money back. But remember, it's been 30 days, 30-day refund period. So take action today, you guys. Oh, I got the wrong link on there. I'm going to skip that slide, go to the next slide. I'm going to show you guys how to get this thing for free. So how do you get this thing for free? Here's how to do it. If you sell one app, you're going to make your money back. Why? Because if you sell an app for $1,000 to a local business, you just made your investment to get started with Go Mobile back. If you go out there and sell 3 apps to a local business, well, you're going to get your money back, plus you're going to put $2,000 in your pocket. And I have a question for you. What would it be worth for you to have an extra $2,000 in your pocket right now, or in your bank account right now? What would it be worth to pay $2,000 of debt? What would it be worth to pay $2,000 for Christmas presents and a Christmas trip to your family or to your spouse, to go out to a nice dinner, showing him or her that you finally made money on the internet, you guys? This is a powerful vehicle that many of you who have never made money on the internet can start using right now to make money right now for the very first time on the internet. And when you get this unlimited license package, you guys, it's like you're scot-free. You've written your own destiny. So here's what you can expect once you get started. You're going to receive a welcome email in your inbox with your account info immediately. And then when you're ready to have your own custom app built for you, you simply fill out the form we provide you and submit your app to our app specialist. Your app will be ready to go in about 3 to 5 business days, and then it's going to get submitted to the App Store. A couple testimonials I'm going to read to you guys before we let you guys go. This is from Dean Caparella. He says, Damien, I recently purchased the Go Mobile program on a call with Harlan Kilstein and Jeff Mills, and it was pretty exciting. I just wanted to say that thanks for giving me the chance to look at this outstanding opportunity. What I'm impressed with is your desire to do everything within your power to make people money with this. I don't think I've seen this in all my years of making a full-time income on the internet at the level you provide. Your support is outstanding, although I think you're freaking mad, because Damien works really hard for the members. Being accessible as you are to talk to members takes away that level of suspicion, and your credibility is as strong as I've seen. Strong support is the success foundation of any learning environment, and you definitely have it. Thanks again, Dean Caparella. And here's one from Modu Jagni. He says, I was a bit skeptical at first because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make apps from start to finish all by myself. I went ahead and signed up anyways, and as it turned out to be one of the best decisions I made. Damien worked with me on having someone custom make my apps for my clients for a reasonable fee, and I sold my first app within 1 month of joining the Go Mobile Reseller program. I have recovered all that I invested in joining the program in a month, and now, from now on, whenever I sell an app, it's just pure profit. Trust me, my experience so far has been a win-win solution. That's from Modu Jagni. So we also have put a special toll-free phone number line for some of you who want to make an order over the phone. We do understand some of you have some questions today. If Henry's there to answer your questions right now, but if you get a question later, you can call us at 888-456-2897, and you can leave a message on our secure voicemail line, and you're going to be able to let us know which webinar you attended. So let us know you're on Adrian's webinar if you want to use this method. We're going to need your full name, mailing address, your phone number, and email. So full name, mailing address, phone number, and email, and then your full credit card number, your expiration date, and the CVV code on the back of your credit card. So you can call that number, and someone will answer it, or they'll get back to you if you leave a voicemail. Get your questions answered. And again, this is for people who want to do split payments. Maybe you want to use 2 different credit cards, or maybe you prefer a PayPal invoice. We will send you a PayPal invoice. Just call that phone number and you can request a PayPal invoice. Give them your email address, let them know you're on Adrian's call, and they'll send you a link so you guys can get started with PayPal. No one's going to get left behind here today. You're all going to be able to get the support you need to get this going. I'm going to end this webinar with just a little bit of a story about Steve Jobs, who created the iPhone. This guy was born out of wedlock. He was put up for adoption at birth by parents who just didn't want him. And then later he dropped out of college, not because he was not smart, but because college just wasn't the right thing for him, and he wanted to do something else. And then he started building computers. He started building those beautiful music devices called the iPod. And then shortly after that, he figured out a way to make the most beautiful phone interface ever seen, called the iPhone. And whether you have an iPhone or an Android phone, a BlackBerry, a Windows phone, even a cell phone or a mobile phone, you can't deny the thumbprint, the fingerprint that Steve Jobs has put on this world by allowing us to have this industry now where over 1 billion apps are being downloaded every single month on just iPhones alone. Folks, your businesses out there need to have those smartphones with their apps on it. Steve Jobs found a way to change the world. What's your excuse? What's your excuse not to go out there and change the world? What's your excuse not to go out there and change your local businesses, the local storefronts in your backyard, to allow them to get more customers and sales, to help them improve their bottom line? You can go out there and do this. We're going to help you every step of the way. So again, the total price and offer today is $997 to get unlimited apps. You get 3 payments of $465 if you want to break it down into 3 payments. So go to trygomobile.com/mobilemkt. You can call our secure voicemail line, or if you want to reach us on Skype, you can Skype us at the Skype address is dgomobile. So if you're international, you want to talk on Skype instead of calling a phone number, just Skype us at dgomobile, and we'll be there to assist you. Adrian, thank you for your time today. I'm going to throw the call back over to you just to make some final comments. And any thing you want to encourage your members to take action with, go ahead and make those comments now.
Thank you very much, Jeff. It was an incredible presentation. It's you can't say no to this offer because, as I've told, is a great business opportunity and is a real one. And it's not something which will disappear tomorrow because, as you stated at the beginning, the mobile marketing market will increase 4 times in the next 4 years. So the mobile phones will here to stay. And if I want to make a quote from the seminars I attended in UK, the future of marketing has 2 things: Facebook mobile and local marketing. And local businesses are the low-hanging fruits right now. And by producing apps for them, mobile apps, and using your amazing technology, I think that is something which can produce huge incomes for almost everybody. What you need is just to take action and to learn the correct steps to do it, and of course to do it, because doesn't matter how many strategies, how many trainings we have, if we don't apply them and if we don't do it, we'll not have results. So thank you very much again. It's a great opportunity to get started, not only to make money online, but to build a real sustainable business.
Absolutely, Adrian. And thanks for hosting today, and thanks for bringing your group here today. And we're going to go ahead and say good day to everybody. Henry will be in the chat, available for just about 5 minutes just to answer any additional questions you guys have in the chat. So if you guys want to chat with Henry here just for about 5 more minutes with any more additional questions, he'll be there to assist you guys. Get started today. Do not leave this webinar without going to that website and signing up right now. So thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you on the Success Highway. Bye for now.
Thank you very much.